Today
Now
on
turn up.
Cracking Cases. Hey everybody, give us 1 second. Let me pick this up. Hold this. I might just snap this keyboard off here. A lot. Not good. So,
Yeah.
let me go to the comments. We'll let everybody get a chance to get in here. Let's see. We'll wait for Chasing to come over. Is that better?
Yeah.
There she is. Okay.
Hi.
Hello. We're going to try to make this work the best we can. This has been crazy today. And so we don't know really what's going on. We can say that we know that Sheriff Lawson just did an interview
With WJHL.
with WJHL. That should be coming out soon with them. They got a story. We have News Channel 8, News
From
Nation.
Knoxville.
Yeah, from Knoxville. News Channel 11, News Channel 5, WCYB out of Bristol. That's kind of the other news station here. They haven't been involved at all, really.
Yeah, they haven't covered Summer's case at all, so they showed up today and we were like,
Yeah, it's but so we had kind of like a bird's eye view. If y'all didn't see, we got up on the Wells property and it oversees everything up there. Did you see the video we put out?
I did. Yeah.
we did the best we could with that one.
Yeah, you can't really see the planes, the helicopter. You can hear
I
it.
got another video of the plane that we can show.
Do you?
Yeah.
So we're waiting for Google Drive to upload all these kits so we can show them to you.
So a bunch of people out there, huh?
A bunch. It's been
from what we could tell, there's over 100, so I'd say 100 to 150. So that's awesome.
Yeah.
We want to give a shout out to one of our subscribers that let us come here and use her house. I'm over here smiling at her. I don't know if I want to put her name out there. You want me to, Kenna? You got to get some credit. Okay, y'all thank Kay Shelton when you see her in the chat because she has been very awesome. We got to come up,
gracious to us.
Got to come up here and use the Wi-Fi and sit around here and talk with her.
We're not far down the road from all the action right now.
So we're gonna head back down there as soon as we finish this. Got to thank my mom for going and getting the kids off the bus today.
Short notice.
But okay, so I'll get into kind of what's happened. I got a call right after I put my kids on the bus this morning by the private investigators. He said that he had a call that said, hey, they're setting up the command center at Mount Carmel Baptist Church.
They're back where they were.
So
he said, come on
right now. So we get out there. We meet him at what is the Solomon's Temple Church,
where the prayer garden is.
And then the news channel people started coming in, but we then left there, went up to the property, and kind of just was keeping an eye on stuff. That's what the PI did. He said, I'm going to go watch the property in case they need anybody or need to ask anybody questions up here. So he's posted up there. We got to go up there with him.
So we got to kind of see what was going on from up high.
Yeah, we got to catch the gators that law enforcement and search crews were coming around. They were going down Ben Hill. They were going down Simpson Road. They were, they were combing everything.
Down Beach Creek.
Multiple times. There's a plane. I don't know if it's the same plane that y'all are talking about. It might be. She told me that there was a plane that's flying around broadcasting this, I believe. Isn't that right? Okay.
Yep. That might be.
That might be who it is. But this looked more like it was very loud.
It was there when we got there this morning, and it's been flying the whole time.
It wasn't broadcasting, but you could see it so somebody had a flight path up, and it was it looked like a private owner of the plane. I don't really know. I think she's still got it up. It was Jay, I think. And it just showed it going around in circles over and over again.
Yeah, that's the one we're talking about. And I don't think it. I'm thinking, and the PIs were thinking, I think that might be something federal or TBI that is using. They all of a sudden, the PI got cell service up there and got a phone call. And I'm going to tell you, if you don't have a AT&T phone, you're not getting service up there.
None.
So
and I just want to, yes, game on. If this was planned, this was not something that they had a tip and they went out there. This was planned in advance.
Since the last search, actually. Yeah. So what I'm being told, and I can't reveal my sources, but I got a phone call from somebody who knows right before I came on here. He said that this has been planned since the previous search following her disappearance. They wanted to come back out. They waited to come back out for when the leaves fell and that they could get their drone operators. We're going to show you some footage right now as soon as it finishes downloading of they have the command center, then they have a drone tent. It kind of scared Allie at first because you know what they do when they put a white tent up.
Yeah, I was like, oh my gosh. It freaked me out.
Yeah, but we
saw the people sitting at a table, and I was like, okay, thank God.
But when we first went by, they flipped their blue lights on, and then they stood in the road. You know, we're going to show you this. When they were standing in the road, they were staring us down, like right on my window.
I put my camera down. I was like, oh my gosh.
But I mean, you know, regardless of what they're doing, I'm happy that they're out here. I'm happy that they're making an effort. There is people saying that, should I say that?
I don't know what you're going to
say. There's rumors that said, oh, it's all for show. It's all for this. I don't think so. I think that this
mean, why would it be? Why would they waste any money
and resources
doing something for show?
Yeah, they were complaining back in when Coop was in front of the board there. Did you see that video? What was his name? Tim Coop. He went in front of the board, and they said that, you know, this was really draining their finance or the funds that they had. It was taking a lot from it, but I don't think that they would come out here. So we have multiple agencies out here: Kingsport Police, over 150, close 150, more than 100, less than 200 people. The PI went up and asked if what was going on, and the officer in charge came up and he said he put his shoulder up to him tight. He said, we're going to comb this like this, shoulder to shoulder, and we're going to figure out what's going on out here. I'm going to tell you that they are in an area that we have been talking about on our lives for the past few days when we've been showing you. Thank you, who knows. She said, I don't know how to feel. I want her to be.
Exactly. But that's how we are.
I just wish they would find a clue. I want to find a clue and maybe give us hope. We can't lose hope that maybe she comes home safe.
Right.
So some of the areas we've been talking about, footprints wise and stuff, I believe they're right on it. I can't say for sure, so don't take me for facts, but what I can see and where they have been circling and going on is right there. The drones are sitting up, you know, where is that? About it's halfway in between Mount Carmel Church where they are in the property.
Yeah.
The drone tent is.
Not far down past the shed on the bottom property.
So if you're coming from, I'll give you an idea if you're looking on a map. If you're coming from Solomon's Temple Church, you go past Ben Hill that way. You come to Mount Carmel. So in between Mount Carmel and Ben Hill is where the drone tent is. I can't give the actual location,
address,
but yeah.
Anything.
Let me see what people are saying here. Sorry, I combed through that really fast. Do you know where exactly they found footprints were found? Yes, the PIs know.
we can't speak
we
on
can't
that.
speak on it because the people's property we asked not to. I know there's people that would put that information out there, but
We will not.
we will not do that. And if you do your research, you can find it. But let's see.
It's what, 0.2 miles and then 0.8 miles or something?
0.4 miles and then 0.8 miles.
0.4 and 0.8. There you go.
So that's so 3/4 of a mile is the farthest one they found.
Yeah.
Right.
Let me check here real quick and see if I got this footage uploaded. Guys, thank you so much for being here. I know that we kind of put this together at short notice. I've got my computer set like in tablet mode on this gracious person's porch to let us just kind of just come in and what was it?
We just
Invaded.
Yeah, we invaded her space. We didn't even tell her we were coming. We just showed up.
Thank you so much, Kaz. I appreciate that. Let's go over here and look and see if that uploaded. Give me 1 second. Is this it?
I think click on it and see. Nope.
Nope.
Nope. Where are they?
Here, they'll be here. We'll find them.
Don't go so fast.
These are all Jackie
Yeah.
Dobbs. That's Facebook image.
Are you talking about the footprints?
What's going on?
Is that what you were looking for, the footprint stuff?
No,
No.
I'm trying. We saved all of our footage to Google Drive, and where we are out here and no service. When we tried to upload it over here so we could play it on the computer, it's not going really fast. I'm sorry, guys. I will get this to her.
Yeah, we'll get it.
Give me just a second to find it. Chasing, if you want to talk a little bit about the area very well, where we're talking about where the footprints is. I think you do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that area there, with the property, it's so if you put it on a map, just if you look this up, the footprints, if you say 0.4 miles, go 0.4 miles from the house towards Solomon's Temple, and then go 0.8. And then, so I believe that they're actually really taking that seriously.
I'm so glad.
I am so glad. Because
Me
that's
too.
That's so important.
We were just talking about that on my live. I'm like, it's so important. There are footprints. We have Lawson saying she walked away from the home. We have multiple news sources. We have the TBI being questioned. They also said that she was seen leaving. So those things are really important. And maybe because it was so hectic in the beginning, people just kind of lost sight of that. I don't know. But I mean, they had to have criteria to issue an Amber Alert. And we went over the criteria for Tennessee today. She meets the age requirement. She was obviously in danger because she's missing. But then you need to have a description of the child, which they had, and either a person who abducted her or a vehicle. And those are required things. So they have something that they're not discussing with all of us.
Exactly. There is something. I don't understand why they didn't share about these footprints before. We know that you pulled up that screenshot of Josh Phillips talking about where the searchers came in. I don't know if that and they had already walked around everything and then the dogs alerted. Here, you hold this real quick and
well, I'm trying to.
Here, let's show it. Send it to email.
I couldn't. It was too big.
Oh, it's too big to go to email.
Go back to that one that you said. No.
Bear with us, guys. I'm so sorry. We're out of our element right now.
Go back to the
Google Drive?
Yeah.
There you go.
That one is one.
That
I
is?
believe.
Let's see when the date was here.
No.
I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to show you guys all this.
This shows how easy it is to upload anything in that area. Really difficult.
Exactly.
Look, I uploaded the first video that you guys saw
at 11:40
at 11:40 from Dawn and Candace's house on their Wi-Fi that they have, and it did not upload till I drove away from the property and came almost all the way back to down Lone Star, and it just it shows you that it's so bad. And
Jody Sue did say that, and because somebody asked her, so why did they post a picture at 6:09 p.m.? And she said they could have posted that picture an hour before that, 3 days before that. You don't know when anything's going to change or post depending on the Wi-Fi. It just, sometimes everything just gets stuck and it sits there. Sometimes it posts, in minutes. You just don't know.
Right. Let's see. New right here, babe?
Mm-mm.
Okay. So
see if it went into one of those.
I'm checking my videos to see if it's in a different folder. I might have to wait and show you guys footage once I get home back on my Wi-Fi, because it's not uploading to Google Drive right now. So I can show you guys. But
sometimes our Google Drive is finicky.
Yeah, I don't understand. That was try it here. Let's show it from your phone. We might have to do it ghetto gangster way here, but we're gonna show it, and maybe y'all can zoom in and see it.
Let me see if this. Well, my phone.
Or you can just have Allie join the stream from her phone.
There you go.
Yeah, but my phone's about to die.
Your phone's about to die.
Yeah, that won't work. StreamYards eats your phone.
Yeah.
We're
actually up on.
Here, pull it up there. Let me go to solo mode.
That one.
And I'm going to show you the tents, and I'm going to show you everything, guys. We'll go to solo layout here. And
I'm going to do the tents first.
Do the tents first.
Okay, this one is the command center.
Put it in.
I am. Hold on.
Tons of people out here.
It's showing it good. There you go.
Hold on, that's not the beginning of the video.
Okay, guys, we're coming up on the command center right now. There's a lot of people out here. Give us just a second. We'll be there right here.
Look at this. The amount of people out here. That's awesome.
Look at that.
Searches.
Tons of people out here.
Look in the back parking lot here. Look at this.
Tons of people. They are out today. They are working for this little girl. I'm so happy.
Did you see how many vehicles were out there? Could you see that, Tracy?
A lot.
Yeah. And they had the crime lab van, the TBI crime lab. What is that called? I guess their bus or their command center with that. Okay. Here's the next one.
Yeah,
for
this
the
one
tent.
is the tent. And you have to forgive me because whenever we go by, I get scared and put my phone down.
Okay, guys, we're getting ready to come up on another tent that they've got set up down the road from the command center. There's a couple of cops down here. You can see that they've got their blue lights on.
Is this when we passed them the first time?
No, the second time.
Yeah, this one's crazy.
Don't really know what that's about.
At that point, we did not know that it was the drones. So
there you go, right here. She was scared to film and see how
I was afraid to have my phone up with the cops. So. Yep.
They were staring us down. Yeah. That's why
they turned around and they watched us, and I was like,
yeah, law enforcement brings in their own cell towers. That's a fact. And that's what they were doing. It was, let's see, what else do you have? Show the plane.
It's very tiny and you can hardly see it.
Hold this. I got it on my phone. I got a really good one.
I think this one is it.
I've got tons of footage, guys. I'm sorry.
We will upload all of this later too. I think this one is the one.
Somebody just sent me a message that said, here, let me see if we can zoom in and see it. All right. There's a glare, babe. Move your phone. There you go.
Right there it is.
Yeah, you can see it.
Zoom. There you got it.
It was blurry because I zoomed in so far, but
it's blurry, but there's the plane flying around and around.
This thing has, and it has been out there since the time we got out there. So I don't know what kind of fuel when they have to go land and refuel. but it was. I mean, they've been out there, and as far as I know, they still are.
Hmm.
The PIs are still up there on the property watching everything. Let me put you back in here. Sorry. You got
I
another
got
one?
more, yeah.
Okay. I've got
Let me
some
see if
too,
this
guys.
Not that
Oh,
one.
guess what? I have low battery too. Yay.
Where's the battery when you don't have cell phones? Hmm. Where's the?
Here, I'm going to see if I can get.
Oh, it was one of these. I think it's this one. Let me see.
I've got pictures of the helicopters.
Midhill Road.
There goes the gator.
We wanted to come out here and just show you. We're up here on the property.
Why is it doing it
Not
like
far
that? There we go.
This direction. The command center has been put back up today. There's a massive search that has happened.
Lots and lots and lots of people.
I think
out
you
here
might have
today
to go
searching.
back and.
Drones flying.
No,
news
that's the
crews,
first one.
Dogs.
Hold this and I'll fix
Well,
it.
here's the
Everything imaginable.
gator.
They're pulling out today.
Everything. We just
There goes the gator, guys,
We were so excited.
with some searchers and or law
There
enforcement.
was a cop that went.
Yeah. Cop went in the opposite direction.
And they're out. Look, they were out watching. So when one of the PIs went up there and was talking, do you have another one?
Yeah, there's this
And
one.
we'll
that
play
one.
the last one real quick.
Yeah,
And
this
then
one should be it.
Hey guys, we just wanted to add in, we're up here on the property. We don't know the exact location that the searchers are searching right now. We do know that they are close because we can hear them from where we're at. And well, like we've said, there's been a plane that's been circling the entire time we've been out here.
It's feds, I guarantee it, because they have circled in a tighter and tighter
Circle every time.
circle, and then they'll go out farther. I mean, that's the technology. They're doing some big stuff today.
I'm so glad that this is happening. We told you guys last night
stuff was happening.
that just because they weren't talking about it didn't mean that they weren't working on it. And so it's good to know that they are out here today. They are doing this, and they are working on finding this little girl.
We're gonna say this: it's a lot of the same areas that we have been doing.
However,
did you turn it around?
yeah,
here a minute?
however, there are
You didn't.
over 100 people, I would say, out here today. I don't
Shoulder to
know.
shoulder.
Yeah, they are going shoulder to shoulder.
That
They can
one's
cover
good.
a lot more ground than
We're
what
good.
we've been able to cover. Just
We can talk about that one. Sorry, I thought that was a different one.
So,
No.
I'm very
We just want to make sure that we remember everything and tell you guys everything. Here, let me add her back in and go out of solo mode. Oh, for your. Yeah, that's perfect. Thank you, Kay.
Thank you so much.
So, yeah, we don't want to give up that she is that when we saw, I'm going to tell you something. When we drove down there and we saw that white tent,
I'm telling you that my heart sunk because I know in past cases when you see a white tent, it's not good.
Gabby Petito, for instance,
Right.
So many other ones.
That's
so
why I just put my phone down and I was like, oh my gosh, that my heart.
Yeah, I would have freaked out. I would have not. I'd have been like, "Oh no!"
it was. We're gonna. So what I'm gonna do, I have my charger in the car. What I will do tonight, since my mom went and got the kids, I'm gonna go back. We're gonna go back down there. I'm gonna go on the property, at the best I can do with the Wi-Fi up there. And I might try to go see if I can get some more information. I know that News Channel 11. He called me just a minute ago. He's keeping me updated on everything. I know y'all be ready because Sheriff Lawson is doing an interview. He's already done the interview. I don't know if they've put it up yet. I'm curious about what he's going to say.
Yeah, so he was at the command center and he did give WJHL an interview for that comment.
I actually have a portable cell phone charger right there. See if it's in there and we'll use it.
Mine is dead. Imagine that.
Yeah. Yeah, we came out here pretty unprepared, but we got a call.
We weren't planning this. We literally got a call early this morning. We had just put our kids on the bus and we got a call.
We were ready to go
and-
back up to the house and just chill. And then I was like,
and we were like, well, here we go.
it's in the front right here.
Yeah, I'm looking. I don't see Lawson's interview yet.
It might not be on until 5 o'clock tonight. I don't know what the plan is with it. I know that they were planning on hopefully doing stories about this on the 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, and 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
news.
There it is in that pocket. So we'll talk. I'll tell you this, and I'm trying to be very careful so we can talk about more about what's going on with the footprint situation down there. We are hoping. Hold that steady, so I'm not making people sick.
Makes people seasick.
Yeah, we are really hoping that maybe that they will give some confirmation to what we've been talking about. They are right on top of it. I know that we are we're planning something big here in the next week with the resources that we have. I'm kind of happy. I don't care who gets the answers as long as the answers come out. Maybe there's a clue. It just helps me to know that they're actually out there following up. That I'm so happy about that. Maybe there is something, maybe there isn't. I just wish that they would maybe come out with some clarity to the situation of what happened.
Right.
I do believe the landowner and what he has said, and I do know that the PIs have went out there and confirmed that that's what they are, and that they were looked into by law enforcement.
And no, we did not find the footprint. That was found the first week during the searching by searchers.
Yeah. This guy that I hate that we have to keep going over this, but we will. This guy came out, the landowner came out the second week, or was it second week or first week?
I think it was the first week.
First week, and went on Facebook groups and told everybody what was going on, and they doxed him. They doxed his kids. So he said, that's fine. We'll just take it. He said, I'll just take everything down.
And he did.
And luckily people took screenshots of it because it was important. They did the same thing about the Jackie Dobbs stuff. They shot that down immediately. And now we think about it, so if you want to speculate a little bit, Jackie Dobbs footprints, all that, I don't know. It could be together. It could be nothing. That man could have done nothing. But how did Hunter, I was watching this last night, how did Hunter know to talk about him and said the creepy guy camping on the property across? How did he know to say that?
Yes, the dogs did go to the footprints and pick up a scent.
They hit, okay.
They hit, and they confirmed to the property owners that was Summer's scent. That
I'm outside, I'm going to smoke. So,
yeah, they said that when the dog alerted, that meant that was Summer's scent. So
it was, and we'll go over it for anybody that hasn't heard it. Man, there's 1,136 people in here, 51. So this is a good time to go over it, right, Tracy? We'll go over it again for everybody because there's a lot of people in here that are not aware of it. So 2 sets, okay, on the first property, 0.4 miles, multiple footprints were there. I'll just tell you that. There was more than one.
I think that's the first time that's been said.
That's the first time that's been said.
I don't know if we're supposed to say that. But.
Okay, but so there's more than one, too, on the first property. The dogs came in alerted on those. This was after people had come in and walked around. They had been in there searching in the guy's yard, and then the dogs alerted. So if there was any other footprints around it, they could could have been messed up, compromised.
Right. If there was an abductor's footprints, then they probably couldn't see them because of the searcher's footprints.
Yeah, exactly.
Plus, you have to take into account that footprints are usually only left in places where there is mud, and there's not always mud in every area of the woods.
Right. So Josh Phillips, Mr. Phillips, said that, okay, he said that, then he said, I have to come out and be very precise about this. He explained everything that happened. I have those saved in the email if we have to pull them up, but battery's getting drained. He says if there was no scent trail, it had to have been like, this was his assumption of what he was told. He was like, maybe she was picked up, sat down, and then readjusted or whatever and picked her back up, and then there was no scent trail for the dogs to follow. Then 0.8 miles away from point where the first on a different property
0.8 miles from the Wells property.
from the Wells property, up on a ridge going into the woods. Didn't know which direction. There's another print with her scent. Her scent exactly. That the officer said it had to be within the time that she disappeared.
After, yeah.
After,
Right.
yeah.
Yep.
This was brushed under the rug at the beginning. And I was like, how can you brush something like that under the rug? I was so upset about it. This is really why we got our channel started.
Right.
Because we were seeing things that
people were just looking over that was huge information.
and it's important for Summer.
Right.
Most of all.
Crazy.
Yeah. Tracy, I'll let you talk a little bit about it. You've got your computer right there with everything. Maybe you can explain it better.
No, yeah, you guys did great. I mean, I went over it earlier. They went searching up there. They searched all the properties around the Wells area, and they were searching on this man's property. The man was standing less than 100 feet away from them. The dog began to mark how they do whatever his signal is to his handler.
Yeah,
They found Summer scent. And so he walked over and said, does that mean that they found her scent? And they said, we need your kids' foot sizes. So he told them that, but he also told them, my kids don't run around here with no shoes on. So they said it was her footprint. It said that they'd only moved there 7 months ago. They live one house down from them. Search crews and deputies have been on our land every day and kept us updated on what they're seeing in the neighborhood as far as evidence. There's physical evidence she was in the woods by my house and in my neighbor's yard after she went missing. So he comes out and says this, and immediately people look him up. They look up, everybody. They look up his children and try to make that public. So that just kind of went away. That kind of just, nobody talked about it again, which is why I went back and said, okay, did anybody at all, say that Summer was seen outside? Because I remembered that being said in the beginning. And I found 3 different instances, including the TBI, saying, yes, she was seen. I don't know where this one came from, but she was seen at 7 p.m. She was seen walking from her home. Red Tacoma found on police scanner.
Yep.
EVP says. Today? Right now?
What?
Says a red Toyota Tacoma was found on the police scanner.
That's
Today?
where. Oh, I see it right here.
Yeah, is that today, Eve, or?
If that's today, that's awesome.
Yeah, and that's new to us. We've not heard that.
Yeah, I haven't heard that either.
And from
Just
what
now,
we
a Toyota
know-
Tacoma is on the police scanner, she says.
Huh.
So,
Well,
That if I hope that maybe there's answers with that too. Today might have been the day that we get some answers. Let's pray.
I pray, yes.
Law enforcement is keeping it very tight. I know that news crews went out there and asked, can we be a part of the search? He was immediately shut down and said no. They're only letting people in that I guess have been involved with them, which I don't know. I don't even think that. Well, I will say this: they let the PI go into the search this morning before we met him. They let him roll in behind, I guess, the perimeter that they have set up.
Mm-hmm.
And he talked to one of the lead investigators, and the lead investigator said, hey, yeah, come on in. I know who you are. Filled him in on what they were doing. Said that's where we got the information of how they were searching. They're doing grid patterns.
Shoulder to
shoulder. They are combing those areas, I believe. I don't know where exactly their search area is and how far, but with the tent being set up in between the Wells property and between the Wells property and Mount Carmel Baptist Church, if you look that up on Google Maps, you'll know where I'm talking about. That's the area that they're coming. They're on
And-
Gators, coming back down around Ben Hill Road, going down Simpson Road, coming back out.
Going back down Beach Creek.
Coming down Beach Creek. Let's pray and have hope that this little girl's alive and that there is a clue. Maybe there was something left, something they can follow.
Right.
We have to have hope. Don't lose faith, guys. I don't want this, and I pray that this is not a missing 411 case or a cold case. I pray.
And once again, for anybody that's just come in, this was a planned search. This was not because they had a tip or a lead. This was a planned search that they had planned from the last search that they did. They wanted to wait until the fall when the leaves fell.
I just not got updated about the red truck by a text. They are calling on Scanner for LE to go to 348 something to look at a red truck. It could be involved. It could not be.
Fingers crossed.
Keep your fingers crossed.
Exactly. Hope and pray.
Wasn't there a 3448 something that we were talking about before?
Yeah. Yes. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I know.
Look at it. Oh my gosh. Maybe. Fingers crossed. Maybe. That could be a big deal right now.
This could
That
be
could be a huge
deal.
deal right now. And then again, it's law enforcement. It's a scanner. We don't know what they're going to. Let me text.
Right,
Let me
we don't
text
know.
report them back and see exactly what they're talking about. Did you get the full address?
Yeah, I don't want to be all crazy because now I'm like, what?
Yeah, I'm all
right.
nervous. And
I hate that.
were they searching around the search? One eye open? No, that's their command center. That's where they stage at. That's where they have everybody meet. They swap out. I don't know how long the search is going to go for. It could be a while, and it could be just today. Sheriff Lawson did his interview. We were standing.
Sorry, it came back on.
No, you're fine. Go ahead. I want to hear.
MP3 playing somewhere. Where are you? Here it is.
I'm not far enough.
You might be picking up.
No, I was on their scanner. I also downloaded an MP3, but I asked her when exactly they said it, but
You only got.
I am listening multi-channel frequency radio. Okay. I
So,
turned it off on my end. Sorry about that.
You're good. People are asking what 344. Okay, we're not sure.
We don't know the correct address.
We don't know
at
the.
this point.
Okay, what do you got there?
I'm just.
Okay. There was, I don't know if it's what we were talking about started with a 3 or if it was an 8. I don't want to put any information out there that's not correct.
No, what we were talking about. Hold on, I'll tell you.
What we were talking about was one of the. Go ahead.
Just no,
Don't say.
no.
Okay, it's just a location that's.
This was what we were saying, and this.
Okay, send that
So-
here. Text that to Tracy and then.
Just happened.
What's going on?
No, I'm searching. You know me. I'm clicking all over the place now. Like, okay.
There's a lot of 348s and stuff around.
Yeah, EVP. That's very true. We got to talk to Bianca Murray because Ansley
Ainsley's out of town.
out of town, but so they got the call. That's what I was going to tell y'all. So we're standing there. They did an interview with us, and then they said we have to go right now. Sheriff Lawson wants you down there at the tent right now. So, and then it was like the guy winked at us and said. And he's like, "You gotta
You
take."
probably shouldn't have said.
I don't care. I don't care. He was
He
just
said, and then Camden's like, they called and said,
no, but I mean, I'm not saying the interview. Everybody knows that he's going to do an interview. 348. They said, let's see. Lean on me says 348 is a cop number.
No, it's a 4-digit number that when we were going over all the stuff
Yeah.
before, we were talking about theories and where her footprints were and, who lives where. That was just one of the numbers. It was a 4-digit number.
Yeah,
That's all.
I think the one we were talking about started with a. It was
different.
It was a different one. Yeah.
Yeah, it
So,
was.
That's why, we have to keep it accurate. We don't want to start
That's
anymore.
what I was just checking right now to be sure, and you're 100% right. It was different.
Yeah. So we just want to make sure that when we do give you this information that it's factual and that's what we stand on. Guys, thank you guys. We got 1,594 people in here right now. Let's see. What can we give them that we haven't talked about so far? I want to make sure that I share everything accurately with you guys and let you know what's going on out here. We are on Lone Star Road that leads to Beach Creek, so we're not very far from there. As soon as we leave here, we're going to go back and we're going to find out more. Hopefully, we're going to check on how the status of the search is and if they're still out there, if they're stopping, what's going on. I'm going to pull back up and talk to the news crews and see what I can find out.
Can you guys find out if they plan to continue searching this week, or is it just a one-day thing, or what?
Yes.
We will do our best to find out.
Do our very best. And okay, there's some new text coming in.
Is Equisearch there, guys? Do you know?
No.
Well, we can't. It's not to our knowledge. We're not going to say 100% that they're not, because they have that perimeter at their staging area pretty tight. There's cops all around it standing at the entrances. When you go by there, you want to go by pretty quick and not mosey around, because they're going to be like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah, staring at them like, "Hi."
Yeah, I'm a YouTuber. They're going to be like, "Dude, go away."
They turn the news away. They're definitely going to turn us away.
Yeah, probably.
Take your little channel and go on, buddy.
Yeah. We just told you 348 doesn't mean anything.
It's nothing.
It means nothing.
What did she say in that text right here? Scanner quiet.
Yeah, they might have went to another channel. I don't know. Usually that's what they do. If there's any information.
You can read that right there.
Well, I was just saying, I don't know what this one is.
Okay.
Oh, they did find the soldier, Michaela Nelson. They're saying that they read it on Fox News that she's alive.
Wow.
We were looking for that earlier today.
I saw that. And so the person that's texted me said they dispatched some kind of team, but she didn't hear what kind of team. She said the road she thinks was mistyped, but there is no road with that name around here. Some kind of 348 Dooming road, but she said that road is not around here, so that they might have said that wrong. Guys, if you have your scanner app, turn it on. Check out. Yes, they have dogs out here. That's a very good question. Thank you, Evelyn Mead.
Yes.
They have multiple dogs out here. Twister, I got your text. I was out here with no service, buddy. I didn't get it till I got back in service.
So for anybody that is just joining us, there was a planned search today that nobody knew about, but this has been planned for a long time since they were doing the searches previously. They wanted to wait until the fall, whenever the foliage, all the leaves had fallen, so that they could get drones out. There is drones, there is dogs, there are ground searchers. There was 100 to 150 people, maybe more, maybe more, that are out there. They are going shoulder to shoulder and they are combing these areas. So,
is Gray in here?
Yes, Grace here.
Hey, Gray. If you want to tonight, if you're interested, man, we will get on here and we'll map some stuff. Maybe I'll see what I can talk about. But if the PIs are cool with it and everything with that, we will maybe map some stuff out and show exactly what we're talking about. Let's see here. Thank you. Message D, is that how you? I don't know how to say it. Thank you so much. So I was going. What did Doug say? I saw somebody said that's what Doug said. Oh, hey Grace, I said sorry I was in rewind. And Couch Detective, I will tell you this. The PI is up there on the property, and he said he would be there till Dawn got home from work. Hey, yeah, so. Oh, he said I have my end of the month donation night show. It's all good, man.
Maybe another time.
Maybe another time, and maybe we can. Maybe I need to check into what I can and can't do more before I just jump on there.
Before we start promising things, we got to make sure we can
for sure
do things.
Let's see. It's time for a break in this case. I love seeing boots on the ground, no drama. Thank you so much for that, and we appreciate that so much. We try to not slam or bash anybody here. We try to keep it factual. We might talk about other interviews and give facts that we know about it because, I have to share something with you guys. So I got a call from Grandma.
Candy.
She does not like being called Grandis. She jumped my butt this morning.
Hates it.
You called her Grandis?
We told her
it slipped out a couple times last night.
Last night when we were on our live, I said it. She called me and she said, "Why are you?" Exact words was, "Why the hell are you talking about me on there and calling me Grandis?"
She said, "I do not like that. I hate it with a passion." I mean, she was.
So from now on, that does not happen on this channel.
No,
we cannot call her
Grandma. She can be Candy Hair. She can be Candace Hair.
She said, "Pull your hair." She told me. She said,
your hair.
I said your name wrong last night. She said, "Pull your hair," and then say my name, Hair.
She is so funny, guys.
Hair.
She was actually she was happy at what we said last night and what we talked about because I think that she needs to be painted in a better light. She said, "My grandkids have never called me that." She said, "I am Grandma or I am Candy."
Grandma Candy.
And I said, "Got it." And Candace told me this morning, she was in the background. She said, "You're going to make Cam cry this early in the morning?" I mean, she had me, my heart
Cam was
sank.
like, "I'm so sorry," because when she called, she was not happy.
She has never called me before. And when I heard her voice on there, and she was like, "What are you doing?"
And she's always been so.
Yeah.
You don't want to get in trouble by a grandma now.
No, and if y'all see, she means business, buddy. She means business.
So we got scolded.
Yeah, so we don't use that term ever again.
Never. You will never hear that here, and we would prefer it not to be ever mentioned like that.
Never, yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, and I will tell you, thank you, Nana617. I will tell you, her character is amazing. She's honest. She's forthright with everything we've asked her. Her personality is not what she is portrayed.
Not at all.
Not at all. She's
very sweet.
Very sweet, and she'll tell you now. Now that depends on if she likes you or not. That does. Yeah. She'd come over and she said, "I've seen you on YouTube. Come here and give me a hug." So I feel like I did something okay.
Right, and she told me the other night. She said that night, whenever y'all were live and you were at the billboard, I was watching, and I was like, she was so proud to tell me, and I was like, "Oh."
Yeah. So I'll tell you this, it's their right that if they don't want to come on a camera, it's their right. She has been through this before. We talked to her about that. She said, "I've been through this before and I know what's about." And she said, if we look at the facts of what happened with that, how is she's not involved at all with anything? That's her daughter. And this is her granddaughter. And, with this case, she has cooperated 100% with law enforcement. She had done everything they asked her to do. Her pre-obligation to go stay with family to take care of family was scheduled before this happened.
Long before.
She spends her time half of the year here, half of the year somewhere else.
Yeah.
They owe nobody anything.
Exactly.
Nothing. Exactly. Not a thing.
And they have been torn apart from the very beginning. So why would they want to come out and just give people more ammo to use against them? because that's what it seems like happens every time that they come out and speak. Anytime that Dawn speaks, then people have more ammo to use against them.
So we'll cover this too, and we get blamed for this all the time. We are not pro Dawn, Candace, Grandma. We are pro innocent till proven guilty.
Exactly.
And proving where the evidence takes us. So when I met, there's a lot of people in here I've never seen before, so I'm going to say this. When I first met the family, the first time I went up there and filmed the trails and everything, I said, I have to go where the evidence goes. And they said, oh, well, we appreciate that. You have to do that.
Right.
So he looked me in my eye and told me that.
So we want you to
We
do
want
that.
you to do that. There's a lot of things that people don't see from them because how do you say it? They've not been on camera before. Nobody knows how they're going to act when they have to go in front of media and sit in front of. They're completely opposite of that. When you sit down and you have a conversation, especially an emotional one like
Right.
my wife has, we've seen Candace cry. We've seen her be very
I
upset.
have bawled my eyes out with that woman. I have sat there and just cried and cried with her.
Yeah, this is why they appreciate us. I have never once went up in that property and shoved my phone in their face with a camera. I've
Or
never asked them
recorded
to come on an interview with me. I said, all I want to do is help you find your daughter. They called us on Thanksgiving, and it was a very emotional time for them.
They were able to go to a trusted person's house and have a Thanksgiving meal. I will say that.
But she called us that night and she told us Happy Thanksgiving. And I said, how are you doing? And they were having a very hard day because not only do they not have Summer there, they don't have their boys there.
they were
And
taking it pretty hard.
they were taking it pretty hard. Gray, this is how I will explain the phone call to Mary, and this is what I was told. It was we know that they were very intoxicated. They thought that, I guess it was a personal family thing. They did an impulse move of being very intoxicated. That doesn't excuse the behavior.
Absolutely not.
It does not excuse that behavior. It was not right to do. Oh yeah. Thank you, Chasing, for explaining that in there. We're going to talk more about that. We have nothing
The
to do with
billboard.
that billboard, but I'll go back.
All we have to do with that billboard is the fact that we took up money to
Give to 423 Chase.
every
He is on the
penny-
contracts and everything.
Right.
We gave everything to it.
every
Go back
penny
and look
was
in our
led to him.
community section, and we posted everything we knew about it. We'll show our receipts of where we gave it to him. And then we washed our hands clean of it and we stepped away. We thought it was a good idea. Let's get her name out there. Let's show. It got put up there. I was so excited.
I was so proud to be a part of that when it got put up.
What I have been told by him is that there was complaints and that he had to take it down. I don't know fully about any of that. I can't say that anything. I don't know. You'll have to ask him. That's his deal.
Yeah. Nothing to do with us.
Nothing to do with us.
We were just as surprised whenever it was took down.
Yeah, I was told. And the thing is, I was told by somebody in an email is how I found out about it.
Right.
So, that's all I know to tell you. And when I do find out the truth about it, I will definitely tell you the whole facts about it. I want to see. So this is what I've been told. I don't want to get into this. I'm going to be very quick about it. Short and sweet. I was told that the billboard was taken down because, and I guess it is down, and they said that they were going to take it down and move it to 5 more locations. I do know the person last night was in my chat that donated $2,000. So I do know she's working on putting them in 5 more locations or 4 more locations. I do trust her to do what she says she's going to do. I talk to her very often. She actually went on a show. She's married to somebody that works in Kingsport, in Bristol, Kingsport. But she really came through. She's the one. We only raised 520 or
I can't remember the exact number,
520. We passed that over She gave 2,000. Chasen gave
50?
150.
150.
150. Twister gave 200. So, and it was a $3,000 billboard. So
Right.
that's where there's all your money right there, minus 131 or something like
It was
that.
something very small.
It was $3,000 for 2 months. They said they had to take it down because there was complaints to the church. I don't know. I'm just saying that's what I heard. I do not know
That's
for
what
a
we
fact.
were told. We don't know.
I do
for a
not
fact.
know for a fact, but I will find out for you. To go back to the phone call, there was no excuse for that, but and I'm not gonna take up for it. That was wrong, and she knows it's wrong.
We will never
Never again.
never
You will
do
never
anything with
again
money
see me
ever again.
raise money for anything because that was the most ridiculous thing.
Yeah, we learned our lesson quick.
Never
we will
again.
not do that again. I'm proud that we were able to be a part of that, but then the way that things have turned out, we won't be a part of it.
JW Design said I donated directly to Chase. So whatever money he
yeah,
had
we don't
to,
know what
I
money
don't know
he
what
collected.
we don't know how
so,
much that was put in that way.
you know.
But that was from what I know, that's our calculations, and that's what it is.
Right.
Let's see here. Yeah, we'll never do that again. I want to be helpful next time I do anything. It'll be through me and only me
Right.
and her in the company because it's not worth it. It's not
It's a
worth
mess
it's a mess
whenever-
when it does it. So, okay. I want to answer anything more. I know that it turned a lot of people away with that phone call. I know that it was not very becoming of her, but I'm just saying that with what is going on and the evidence that we have and we have the footprints, let's try to look past this because it's a lot of intoxicated behavior and stuff that's happened, and that, you know, a lot of us, if you can admit to yourself that we've done stuff wrong in our life and we don't know how we would act. I'm just trying to not judge. I'm trying to be a good person and help find this little girl, if that makes sense. All right. You got anything else?
I do not. I'm
know,
just listening.
Yeah, and I appreciate you, and
Yeah.
I hope I'm explaining a lot to everybody.
And like
No, absolutely.
the videos that we showed earlier that we got while we were out there, we will post those when we get home tonight.
Yeah.
We'll make sure that everybody was able to see those clear.
Yeah, I want to post this one up too. If you guys saw the house on their channel and the changes that they have made?
Yeah, I saw that.
They have worked hard. A lot of that came. There's a lot of people that helped bring that in, but a lot of that,
a lot of the work they have done.
They have done themselves because they
Looks
are
good.
trying. They are trying to put a foot forward in an effort to get those boys back and have something good when summer comes home.
Yeah.
I'll tell you this: that they are complying with court orders to go to substance abuse classes and counseling. They are working with that.
They're doing
better than they were before.
Yeah.
We'll say that. Oh my gosh.
Mhm.
So yeah, this is what I'm going to say. Anybody else have any questions? I'll answer it real quick, and then I'm going to take off and go back down here.
I'm going to hop off myself now too.
Hey, thank
Scott.
you so much. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Hey, listen, when we get home, I will send you some footage if you want. I got a lot of extra of just
Sure.
Stuff.
yeah. Oh my gosh, my mom is texting. We'll talk to you later, and then I'll finish this out. Thank you so much, Tracy. Bye. All right, guys. So, thank you, Jamie Howard. Thank you, everybody that's in here. We're going to go back down here. And when we get home, we will do another live or we will make a video and we'll upload every bit of footage we have.
Right.
I think that y'all are going to be impressed when we actually get home and can put stuff together. If you haven't seen it, go to the video that we put together while we were up there. I made a little one on my iPhone. I wanted y'all to see what was going on.
And we tried to put that out at 11:40 this morning.
Yeah, but it wouldn't
not
upload.
working.
Guys, thank y'all for being here. If you don't care, hit the like button on your way out. Thank you for showing support to us. There's a lot of new people in here. We love you. We appreciate you. Check into us here later. We're going to give you a lot more. 1,700 people in here. That's a record. I haven't had that before. So that's a lot of love, and I appreciate everything everybody's doing. Remember, this is a big thing. At the end of the day, everybody does want justice.
But justice does not have to be carried out with hate.
You don't have to hate to get your way. We can be cool. We can be calm. We can be collected. We can be adults.
Kind,
and we can be
most of all.
kind most of all. And we'll get a lot farther that way than bashing and hating people. I'm going to pray because that's what I do, guys. I love y'all. We'll pray and we'll get off here. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for the search efforts that are happening today. We ask that answers will come forward through this. We pray that there will be some kind of resolve. Let a clue be found. But Lord, most of all, put your loving arms around Summer Wells, protect her, keep her safe. Lord, put a hedge of protection around all the missing children right now that are out there, and there's no answers, Lord. Put the right people in the right time. Let somebody come forward and speak about what happened. Let somebody do the right thing. And Lord, we ask that justice will be served on whoever is responsible for this. In Jesus' name I pray, amen.
Amen.
Guys, we love you. We appreciate you. We'll catch you on the next one.
Watch out tonight because we'll have more stuff coming.
Watch out. Yeah, we're gonna give you some more good stuff, guys. Oh, hey, Days and Confused. I will pray for you. Guys, if you have prayer requests, Mr. Positive has it. He emails me to it. I'm going to do a whole show for it so we can do that. Yeah, guys, 1,500 people in here. Y'all hit the thumbs up on your way out, please. Let's get the algorithm. Let's share this. It was good information. I'll give you some more coming. Amen. Guys, thank you. There's a lot of y'all in here I've never seen before that prayed with us, and that's awesome. Hey, Brandy, good to see you back. I've missed you so much. Call us when you get a chance, okay? All right, we're gonna go. I'm gonna close it down now. Let's see. Got to go here, and we will catch you on the next one.
See you.